welcome to my live this morning. If you've never watched my lives before, my name is Danielle. A lot of friends call me D. I like to say D Money. Everyone knows that I have two birds. These are my two children, Gizzy and Fee. They're amazing. Basically, today, I'd like to relax a little bit. I'm gonna sit on this little edge of my bed, and I have a gigantic pile of clothes. So I'm gonna fold it while I talk to you guys. So this morning I had a ride scheduled for my doctor's appointment. I used to go to the doctor 3 days per week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And now I go on just Friday. I went through some health issues, and it was a struggle, but now I'm getting better, gaining weight, which you can tell. Um, I'm getting, my skin's getting a lot nicer from drinking more water. I am pre-diabetic now as well. So I have to watch my intake of sugar. Typically, I'm a cereal person, so it's very difficult for me to not eat cereal. Other than that, I'm doing pretty well. I'm supposed to be exercising multiple times per week. The heat kept me indoors a few days. However, I do the best I can with what I have, and typically I'll use my living room and do some stretching, yoga, Pilates, light dancing, and it keeps me motivated. So I don't want to bore you guys with my health crisis or my drama, but I do want to say that my birds are talking now. My green bird talks more. Uh, that bird is named Fifi, but now I just call him Greenie, Green Boy, or Mean Green. He's a little bit of a bully, territorial to his brother, Gizmo. Gizmo is the one that cheeps like a chicken that you just heard. Greenie has more of a distinct, actual voice. He speaks more. Greenie has a baby voice. I'm getting some slack from men who are looking to hang out or meet up. And when they see my content involves Nala, my pup, my 1-year-old American bully, and my birds, they do go quickly to from nice to disgruntled and angry, and kind of saying that, um, what else do I have to do? Sit around and talk to a bird. A lot of people make fun of me. I would say it's like 70-30. 70% of people genuinely enjoy my channel, my dancing. It makes me laugh. It makes other people laugh. So I'm in this for the comedy, the satire. I like to make spoofs. So if I see somebody shaking ass on a handstand and they're not particularly easy on the eyes, but they have 6.2 million views, I like to read the video and add my own little silly twist to it. Kind of like basically saying I do home DIY, do it yourself, and different crafts, painting. I'm sketching my dog right now. It's really my first like sketch, like serious one. And I don't get nearly enough credit for my creativity until, I shake my titties or my ass. So, hypothetically speaking, if I post something that's not even that good, a couple of people will call me out, but typically men people look past the irony of it, and they won't even kind of acknowledge that it's a joke, and they would choose to watch that over something very creative that took me time and effort. So I based my channel on basically some hypotheses to see by like age group and like demographically what people will watch, how often, and what type of content was favored. And my first year, I've done very well, and I've gotten a significant amount of answers to my questions, and I was able to study the algorithms by. So when I say that I've been doing these things on my own, that's what I mean. I didn't have like a talent agent or a scout or somebody directing me like, how'd you do it, how'd you do it. I do have a ton of people asking me how I did it, but it's not going to be a free game. You know, like if somebody wanted me to tutor them or direct them to like how I get so many views a month every month for now over a year. My old boss, when I told my boss that I was getting more popular locally, and I told her father, he said that it wouldn't last. That, you know, in a month or two, when people started going back to work, and it was just a coincidence because people were home bored with nothing to do, but that wasn't the case for me. And I did it by, you know, making different hypotheses and trying out different hashtags. And there is a little method to the madness. However, um, if people were kinder to me and kind of said, you know, oh, how did you go from this to this? Or can you share with us how you did that? I'd be more than happy and willing to guide a man or a woman in the appropriate direction or give them some tips that helped me in the internet community. I will say that I'm extremely humble and down to earth, but I'm not going to take any shit because people will walk all over you, use you, take everything, take your last, and then when it comes time to help you, whether it's with information or monetary gain, all bets are off. America is built on greed and deceit, unfortunately, and right now, more than ever, it's a cruel, cruel, cold, every man for themselves world. I'm not saying that to be pessimistic. I'm very much optimistic. I pride myself on maintaining a positive attitude regardless of what. I learned how to do that when I got sober, when I stopped using heroin, and my the home that my brother was raised in, my cousin Minnie, my aunt Liz, my mom's sister's son passed away at 29, and ever since then I chose to remain drug free. And I don't drink. I never was a drinker, but I only say this because you know, it it's been a very rocky, rough road. I don't like to war story or talk about my past because I don't do those things anymore. So I don't equate drug addiction with myself. The guy that I dated throughout my whole drug addiction, he was very hard on me. It did help me in many, many ways because as a junkie, as a addict, and as a person that needs rehabilitation and guidance, a lot of times our friends and family will tell us what we want to hear. They'll never tell us what we need to hear, and that crippled me. I was both of my grandparents' favorite, very spoiled, um, and we weren't rich, but my family worked very hard to make sure I had what I needed. Um, my father spoiled me very much, so did my stepmother. I had two older sisters, and they spoiled me as well, up until even recently. Um, so yeah, the father of my children spoiled me as well. I never had to drive anywhere. I did work. I've worked since I'm 14, 15. I started out in the hotel industry, in the hostess position at a Red Lobster as well. So from RIP, I had two jobs at a very young age, and I maintained multiple positions of employment throughout my entire life. Right now, I'm not working. I haven't worked since May 29th. I'm currently collecting unemployment that I paid into. Um, I receive money from Patreon. I model on Patreon for plus size models, feet model, um, different bras, different lingerie, different stockings. So I can support myself and eat. Um, Food is what I mostly spend most of my income on. Um, I enjoy food and eating, and a lot of times, I'm alone, so rather than cook, I'll take the opportunity to eat out because it's just me. And once in a while, I get my daughter, my dog, Nal, and we enjoy pizza parties, as corny as it sounds. So she's my little sidekick, and like I eat the pizza and give her the crust, and get her like a grilled chicken, or an order of fries, and the money adds up. But I'm not killing myself financially. It's just I don't drive either, so to go to a grocery store, it's difficult for me. Um, I do order a lot of my groceries on Amazon Prime. I make a lot of ramen, not because I'm dirt poor, but because I like it. I've had a lot of people in the comment section question my financial situation and say that I eat like a poor person. Some of the things that I eat are because I was raised on the food. Like, I guess maybe it's not cool to eat oatmeal or to cook your own bacon. A lot of people disrespect me, saying my food looks sad. It doesn't bother me, but the first time it kind of did, because it's shocking to me that I could see it coming from a child, but that a grown adult man and woman would condemn me for eating at home when all I'm trying to do is feed myself and be normal. So, when I eat out all the time, it's I'm lazy or I'm wasting money or, why don't I cook? And then when I cook, it's, oh, the pan looks dirty. So, people that are vlogging their life, we we make a conscious effort, well, at least I do, to be honest and real, to give it to you raw, uncut, and to be honest. And that's what I pride myself on. I pride myself on honoring my family and friends by never portraying a poor image of them or exploiting people's privacy. And I'm being honest, I don't like to record like the homeless. Uh, I have my own rules, my own guidelines, and also I don't use heavy filters or excessive doctoring of photos, cropping, copying, pasting, because I want to be respected, and I want to be known as being honest and real. So I say all that to say I do sometimes get bullied, and I don't know how adult bullying is even a thing, but it is. Basically, I folded up all my stuff, and I just want to put my birds in my bedroom today because I'm getting a guest. Excuse me. A female, older female is coming to visit me. And yeah, so hi, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Peace, blessings, and grand rising to the top.